Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am Angelia and my name is Angelia. And I want to thank you for taking the time, stop by to view and listen to my content. And I hope and I pray that it is being very inspiring and helpful to you in this season. Okay, today, so I wanted to address the elephant in the room today. And that elephant is, do you believe you have what it takes? Are you willing to show up the way in which that goal is requiring you in this season to show up in order to accomplish it? I know we have these thoughts of fear and these fears of if I'm good enough, if I have what it takes to get this thing done. Do I even really want to sacrifice or make the necessary sacrifices in order to get from A to B or A to Z? And so a lot of times that's the thing that keeps us dormant or keeps us stagnant while we're accomplishing our goals. It's those thoughts in which we feel like we may not be good enough. Or maybe this goal is more harder than we intended it. Or maybe we don't feel like we're strong enough, that we're disciplined enough. But I'm here today to encourage you, to tell you that you are enough and that you're deserving of this thing. You're deserving to see this thing through. And so I want to encourage you to fight for your dream, to make the necessary changes because you are more than equipped and more than enough to do this. And that you do have what it takes. And a lot of times it's just something as small, but it seems big to us as just the willingness to grow up. And what growing up looks like is just prioritizing and sticking to the plan that we put in place for ourselves. That we need to prioritize in this season everything in which we said we wanted, everything in which we desired to come into existence in our life. And so you are enough, my friend. You're more than enough. You're more than enough. You have more than what it takes. That's why you have that desire, honey. That's why you actually want that thing. That's why the Holy Spirit, that's why God has put that thing on your heart. Because He knew that you would have what it takes in order to accomplish that. And so I'm challenging you to look beyond what you know as normal, to go beyond and be willing to explore and be willing to actually live in the uncomfortable, the discomfort of it all. Because more than anything, it is not your ability that's going to see that thing through, but it is in your posture, it is in your faith, as well as your consistency, and you believing in that dream more than anything. You must believe in yourself. You must believe that you are good enough, that you are more than enough to have this thing, to have this dream job, to live in your dream home, to get out of debt, to fight for your marriage, to fight for your relationship, to fight for your children. You have all that it takes for this season and for this desire in which you desire to see come into place. Cloud out everything. And what I mean block out everything, Block out everything. Block out even things that you would normally do, because this thing is going to take you out of what's normal for you, take you out of your routine. The thing that you did last year, you're going to have to shift. Those friends that may be even going out, that spending time on the phone that we like to do, that could be put on our goal. It's just, like I said, it's about growing up and making the necessary changes and discipline and sacrificing in this season. But believing in yourself enough, and not allowing you to shoot your own dreams down, not allowing you to beat your own self up. I read this quote, and I think that this was put very beautifully, that we need to talk to ourselves the way that we talk to our friends, the way that we encourage one another. We should speak to ourselves in that way, because this goal is gonna require you to talk to yourself differently and to approach you differently. This ain't the season to be hard or harsh on yourself. This is the season for you to empower and speak life into you. And tell yourself, hey, I am good enough. I'm smart enough. I'm fierce enough. I'm beautiful enough. I have what it takes. I'm smart enough. I am more than equipped for this. Because more than anything, more than even your actions, is what you believe about yourself, is what you believe about your potential, is what you believe about your willingness to see that thing come to pass in your life. Block out everything that you know. Stop listening to anything that makes you doubt yourself, whether it be certain people that you're around, whether it be certain songs, whether it be certain shows that we're choosing to watch, or even whether it be certain people that we are following that's toxic. We need to really prioritize changing our mindset completely in order to see this thing come to pass. Consider it all. Consider it all. Sometimes, a lot of times, if we are feeling discouraged and if we're in a state of fear, it's time to check in here. Check in what's going on. Sit quietly with yourself. What's wrong? Why are you feeling discouraged? Why are you feeling defeated about this thing? You got to encourage yourself. Nobody's going to do that but you. Yes, it's nice to have spouses and friends and close family members be that, but you're going to have to be your biggest cheerleader. You're going to have to get yourself out of bed. You're going to have to push yourself to write that book. You're going to have to push yourself to do the research and do whatever that thing entails. It's going to be you in this season. You and you against you. And that's okay. Because a lot of times we depend so much on other people's approval. But we need to learn to approve ourselves, stamp ourselves enough. Tell ourselves we have what it takes. And stop looking for it through the likes and through the follows. No, I have what it takes. I don't need that. I don't need nobody else to tell me that I'm strong enough, that I'm victorious and that I'm a champion. I know this myself. I'm not waiting for nobody else to validate me in this season. I'm not waiting for nobody else to love me the way that I could love myself. This whole process is about transformation, big time. You're not gonna be able to show up the same in order to get this goal accomplished. You can't show up, you gotta be willing to transform in the process. Especially if you want this thing to succeed. You're gonna have to look at yourself differently. You're gonna have to treat yourself differently. You're gonna have to love on yourself more. It's game time. It's game time right now. And so I just wanted to encourage you, starting a week off with this, with having you to ask yourself, do you have what it takes? And I want you to take the time right now to ask yourself, do you have what it takes? And in order to answer that question, answer, hell yeah, I have what it takes. Or you don't have to say that, but just say, yes, absolutely, absolutely, with confidence. With confidence, you have what it takes. And so I'm gonna end this video here. And I hope that this video has been inspiring and empowering you to step into the new you, and to embrace this new journey that you yourself have put yourself on. I thank you for viewing my content, and I hope that it's being helpful. And I thank you for your support, and I would like for you to leave comments if you have anything that you want to say to inspire another in this video, because like I told you before this, I want to use this platform as a way of us loving and inspiring and encouraging one another. And so I thank you once again for stopping by, and please enjoy the rest of your week. Okay.